of the writing process. The writing process begins with the idea that you have to understand the topic that you're going to write about, and you have to understand the audience to whom you're going to write. So once the author has done that, then the author has to use all of the resources available to him or her, things like the long-term memory, what experiences, what words, what language processes do they hold in long-term memory, what knowledge of topics do they have, what is their knowledge of the audience to whom they're going to write, how are they going to formulate a plan for writing based on plans that they've stored from other writing, knowledge of sources that they can go to if they don't have a lot of knowledge about the topic. So this is the second process. And in planning, the students have to generate the ideas that they want to put on paper. They have to think about how they're going to organize that information, and they have to do some goal setting, organizing and setting goals. They're ready to translate their ideas on paper. This means that they have to have the handwriting fluency to translate those ideas very quickly and automatically. Spelling is also going to be an important part of translating their ideas on paper. And they need to look at revising what they have on paper. Many students think of editing and revising as being the same thing, and they're two very different things. Editing is really that easy part, looking for complete sentences. Do I have a period or some sort of punctuation mark at the end of every sentence? Are all the words spelled correctly? That's really editing. Revising is looking at what you've written and deciding whether you've really accomplished your goals, whether you've really addressed the topic, whether the audience will really understand what you're saying, and rewriting, rearrange ideas. It's a process that is a process within the process. Parts of this process, as they're planning, as they're translating, as they're revising, they're monitoring. So they're doing in writing the same things that we want them to do when they're reading. We want them to do those metacognitive kinds of activities, to think about their thinking as they're writing. So as we look at the main part of a large oral language base, that they have lots of words that they can use to put in their writing, that content knowledge, that background knowledge, that world knowledge, so they have a lot of knowledge to bring to the task. It is important that they understand the purpose, why are they writing, and the audience to whom they're writing. It is important